welcome to this video. My name is Nicolas. I am an email marketer for fashion brands. And today we're going to talk about something that we love as clients, but is kind of a pain to deal with when you are e-commerce managers or e-commerce owners, is the free shipping, right? So obviously we all love having free shipping when we buy something online. But when you have an e-commerce, it's kind of painful to deal with because you never know if you need to offer free shipping, if you need to offer free shipping from a certain threshold, and if free shipping really is even something that can help with the conversion, or if it's something that people really care about. So in this video, we're going to talk about, is free shipping by default worth it? Meaning that, is it, helping your business to offer free shipping always? We're going to talk about as well about the free shipping thresholds. So every time you see a website saying free shipping from 90 euros, that's a threshold. So we're going to talk about that and the impact of it. And also we're going to talk about my experience as working with e-commerces and being on the client side and now helping fashion brands get more sales online. How do I manage free shipping offers? So some data first to get like a bigger picture of what is going on in fashion brands. So that's from a sample of 50 fashion brands that I follow, and they are quite big. So 10% of e-commerces and the fashion brands I've seen offer free shipping by default, meaning that every order has free shipping. 70% of them offer free shipping from threshold. So from 90 euros, 180 euros, 250, it depends on the average basket, the price point as well of the product. And only 20% of them never offer free shipping, whether it's by default or on the threshold, there's no free shipping. So every time you need to buy something, you need to pay for shipping. It can be cheap, can be more expensive. It depends, but there's no free shipping. So first thing we're going to talk about is free shipping by default worth it, right? So something you need to consider when you deal with the situation of should I offer free shipping is obviously the impact of free shipping on your margin, right? So when you calculate if you offer free shipping on an order, is how much is your margin impacted? Usually like when I talk to brand in Spain, the cost for shipping is maybe 6-8 euros, depending on the product. It can be cheaper if it's like a t-shirt, but shoes, for example, is quite expensive sometimes. And so you really need to understand, like, if I do offer free shipping, how much do I lose in the sale, because that's an impact on costs. It's a pretty big cost as well. So what is the impact of offering free shipping on the margin? Second thing as well is there a friction during the shipping steps? So do I see like a big drop between the shipping step of the website and the checkout and the payment step? So usually when you're on Shopify, you go in the conversion analysis and it will tell you how many people have been on the shipping and how many people actually converted. And if you see a big drop, then shipping might be a friction to purchase, and that might be something that you need to consider. And also, has free shipping lifted your conversion rate? So when you usually might probably have done free shipping campaigns for a limited period of time, before Christmas, for example, or during sales, whatever, and has the free shipping option helped the conversion, or hasn't the impact really been helpful? That's three things to consider: the impact on the margin, the friction between the different steps, and if there was a lift in conversion rate when you did free shipping. So usually the way I do it is, if you see that less than 10% of the margin is impacted, and there's more than 50% drop between the steps of payment and shipping, and that when you offer free shipping, it helped the conversion, then you can offer free shipping or consider offering free shipping. You can offer free shipping without really communicating about it. So the way I would approach it, if you want to test it, is don't put anything in the header, don't put anything in newsletters, don't put anything in the ads. Just having like free shipping that sits at checkout level, but people won't see that there is free shipping until they reach the checkout, you know? So that way you can A/B test how is the drop between shipping and payments evolving. Is it reducing by 10%, 20, 50%? And that way you can kind of understand, well, with free shipping, my conversion rate was from 1.2 to 1.6. What was the incremental revenue from it? And does it make sense from a margin standpoint to offer free shipping on all orders? So a word about free shipping from specific thresholds. So these are the most common solution. As I said, it's about 70% of the e-commerces using the thresholds. It also protects the margin because you only offer free shipping when the basket is high enough, so you kind of recovering the margin from it. It incentivizes the prospect. So, when you have like a threshold, people might say, well, I'm going to buy that amount of product because I want the free shipping. And also it helps increasing the AOV, the average order value, because the threshold is usually much higher than the average AOV. So you want people to add more items to the basket to qualify for free shipping. So usually it helps reaching a better average order value. But you need to be careful. You need to be careful because sometimes you might be losing sales actually from having a not correctly set up threshold. So these examples, for example, you can see that I only need €2 to get free shipping, €6, €4, or €20. So sometimes a consumer can put an item in a basket, only one item, and it's kind of a pricey one, like we see €50, €69, so it's quite a considerable amount of money. And they don't get the free shipping because the free shipping is maybe at 75, 54, 100, €80. And so they get the item, which is quite expensive at the start. And they see, oh, I don't get free shipping, I need €6. But there's nothing at €6 on the website, right? So that's something that you need to think about. So first of all, you need to think that the threshold isn't necessarily just above the average order value. So if your average order value is €80, it doesn't mean that the threshold might be at 90, right? You need to be sure to have low ticket items to fill up the gap. So if you have like a threshold of €90 and your most common sold item is a €65 t-shirt or €80 shirt, you need to understand what can people add to the basket to fill the gap between the item and the free shipping. Because if there's nothing to fill the gap at a low price and they need to almost double the amount they would have spent to get only free shipping, then it's not worth it. And maybe people will abandon the cart. I sometimes do that. I sometimes go to a website, I see a t-shirt, the t-shirt is like €50, and the free shipping threshold is like 60, but there's nothing on the website to allow me to go to this. There's no accessories, there's no cleaning products, and so on. So you need to make sure that the cart composition is available to fill the gap. And also, if you don't have low ticket items, just put the threshold on double. It's better as a perception for the people to add a €60 item and see that the threshold is like 120, and they say, well, I'm not going to pay for free shipping anyway, so that's fine. I'm going to add another t-shirt to the cart, so I'm going to pay for shipping, that's fine, rather than having a €70, because €70 is like, I'm close to the goal, but there's nothing for me, so I'm going to drop off and just don't buy. So if you don't have low ticket items, just put the threshold way above the average order value. So if you have an 80 euro average order value, your lowest ticket item is 40 euros. So your threshold might be around 120 or 140 instead of 90 euros, right? That's a calculation you need to do as well. And you can also A/B test. So 1 week you can put the threshold at 90, the other at 120, and you can see what is the impact on the conversion rate, what's the impact on the average order value, stuff like that. So how do I manage free shipping offers? First of all, I don't do free shipping by default. I think that's a bad idea, simply because nowadays people aren't really used to getting free shipping anyway. They are used to pay for shipping unless they're on Amazon, but nobody is Amazon but Amazon. So I don't really do free shipping by default. I keep the threshold hidden until checkout. So I don't really want people to know that they might get, or they are not able to get the threshold at the cart level. What I do is I just don't talk about it, and I have my shipping rate set up by amounts. So if people reach a certain amount, the shipping is for free, but they won't know it until they reach the amount of money. And very few people actually reach the checkout, the shipping step, and discard products. They usually discard the product at the cart level. So usually when people reach the payment and shipping in the checkout, they are usually like happy about the cart. So I would rather have somebody reach a checkout and see that they need to pay $3.19 shipping than having somebody see on the cart that they can't do free shipping because they like 10 euros on their order. So I prefer that, and I've seen a much better conversion rate from this and a lower drop from shipping to payment. I only use free shipping really on newsletters and flows. So, I do some very limited campaigns for free shipping when I have like a client that need a bit of boost on sales. I'd rather use free shipping than discount because people don't get used to free shipping, and it doesn't really hurt the value of your brand when you do free shipping. And for flows, I might use free shipping on win-back flows, on post-purchase flows, on abandoned cart, things like that. So I would rather use free shipping on very punctual moments. And the main situation I offer free shipping is for win-back. So when people have already bought from the brand, and the free shipping might be expensive. The shipping might be expensive for them because they're in another country. It's like 10 euros. I know that they bought previously. I know that they might be happy. So I want to, get them to buy again. So I offer them free shipping instead of a discount. And it usually works better for me that way. And also, for me, it's the best alternative to the typical discount. So as I said, people don't get used to free stuff. They get used to discounts. So if you do a free shipping, limited amount of days, people will enjoy it, and they don't really see at the discount. They just see it as a marketing action. So it's fine for you. And that's all about the video. So as we saw, avoid free shipping by default unless you've seen that there is a big, conversion lift from it. If you do a threshold, don't do threshold just above your average order value. You need to really calculate it and see the impact of it and what is the correct threshold, depending on your catalog and the low ticket items you have. And personally, I prefer to only use it in newsletters and flows because I don't really want people to get used to it or know that they can free ship and then return and stuff like that. So that's it for this video. I hope you like it. If you liked, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more tips on email marketing, e-commerce for fashion brands, learning from brands that I do every Sunday. You can reach out to me if you want a free audit of your Klaviyo account. And yeah, in the meantime, you can check the video above to see the best segments I use for email marketing. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.